Hello again, YouTube. Isaiah 4 and 1 series. Isaiah 4 and 1 series. Isaiah 4 and 1 series. Look at both of them still moving. I'm going. Isaiah 4 and 1 says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name. Take away our disgrace. People want to come up with all these reasons to try to say that in the last days, that's not going to happen. History going to repeat itself alone, yet alone all the other reasons why that's happening right now. Right now. See, we live in a time where women don't see nothing wrong with anything that they do or refuse to do. You got women refusing to cook, spending more money because they won't cook. You got women refusing to clean or have cleaning. You got women who scale back sex or don't have sex. Which brings me to my topic today. And that is, just let her go. If I'm talking about your girl, or I'm talking about your wife, or even if I'm talking about myself, let them go. Because see, here's what's going to happen. See, women will call you feminine for not being willing to put up with extra stuff. That's not what being feminine is. Sometimes you just gotta let go. You gotta let go the job. You gotta let go the person. Like you, how are you? This is the problem I got with people today. It's a lot of people who are suffering in silence, thinking that that's just what they should do. Oh, I ain't gonna put nobody in my business. Yeah, but you gonna practically make yourself sick. You gonna practically make yourself sick. Some people, if you stay with them, you're gonna die. You're gonna die or you're gonna go to prison. Like, you have to know when you in these situations. And monogamy, man, don't do it. Monogamy brings the worst out of most of these women nowadays. The only few that it don't is if they're a unicorn. And unicorns don't always stay unicorn. Y'all hear me talking about the movie Legend a lot. How if you watch the movie Legend with Tom Cruise, it's an old movie from '85, one of the greatest movies ever. Symbolically, what he was showing was she was a unicorn. So he basically showed her a secret of the unicorns, where they play at, where they, ate at, so on and so forth. And she kind of revealed the secret. She kind of broke the little code that they had, and it caused all type of problems. You gotta watch the movie. I ain't gonna tell you the movie. I don't really like spoiling. Go to YouTube and rent it. Legend, 1985, Tom Cruise. But if we honest with ourselves, some of these women that we try to hold on to, they never acted right. They was always argumentative, always contentious, always in other guys' faces, always talking to other guys on the phone. Guys was sending them pictures in sneak. You don't know about it. They was sending other guys pictures in sneak. You don't know about it. For all you know, she could have messed with somebody or somebodies. You don't know. You don't know. All you know is right now, if you honest with yourself, a lot of these chicks is being very toxic. And guys is cheating themselves because they trying to be faithful to women who ain't even a shell of themselves. They don't do nothing. They don't go no extra mile for you. But they always want you to go extra mile for them. And then some of them will go as far as, if you avoiding something to stay out of trouble, they'll question your manhood. Well, why this is what you deal with now, man. Let them go. And sometimes, unfortunately, some of you will have kids. Don't put up with no extra stuff because you got kids, man. Live your life. Know what you're dealing with. Okay, let me ask you something. Let's play a little game. How long have your girlfriend/wife been acting toxic? If it's longer than a month, you in trouble, my friend. And some of these beta males out here, they think the answer is just to mess with girls at work. You cheating on your wife. Then you going back, happy friend, happy family. You are a fraud. You are a phony. If you love her so much, why are you cheating? Either be monogamous or be polygynous. But you can't be both. Y'all dudes, y'all so scared, man. If you gonna stick to her, stick to her. Me, I ain't sticking to no. That's over with. That's over and done with. It don't work. It don't, man. You know, you get to thinking like, I stuck to this one. But if I'm honest, from the beginning, I was seeing red flags. That's how you be thinking. If you think. Unless you one of those guys that's a simp, you let her do all your thinking. Like she got the magic for JJ. She don't. She ain't got no magic for JJ, man. She ain't even letting you stretch it out. But she'll let a dude who ain't did nothing for her stretch it out. That's why I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you, man. Dude, you gotta listen to this content. Yeah, you know, that's why guys is getting all these super chats, because a lot of what's being said is the truth. And guys is like, man, that's what I'm dealing with. That's what I'm dealing with right there. So they be like, they reverse the pimping. Now you getting pimped by guys who just telling you the truth. Which, you know, okay, they telling you the truth. It's okay to support. If they helping you, if they improved your life, or they showed you a path that improved your life, you should support them sometime. But you need to focus on yourself too. Because what I'm seeing is some of these guys are getting inflated egos as a result. But that don't change the fact that these toxic and black women, listen, man, all of them the same. Disclaimer, all of them the same. All of them have similar characteristics. All of them will try to take you for everything you got. That's just a fact. But statistically, black women divorce black men more than anything, and the highest group is age 50 through 59. So if you think your little 43-year-old rebellious wife, sexless wife, flirtatious wife, complimenting every other dude wife, making cookies for the pastor wife, based on the stats, you could try to stick with her all you want. She still might leave you alone in the next 7 to 16 years. That's a long time. So that's basically you wasting your time trying to stay with somebody that's toxic towards you. There's an op that views you as an op. It's unfortunate, especially when you got kids, but hey, man, you got a life to live. It's unfortunate. That's just the way it is. And like I said, the jury's out on any of these women talking that spiritual stuff. Because I ain't seen one yet that consistently proved herself submissive, spiritual, all of that. I ain't seen one yet. Not a single one. I seen a lot of them talk. But I ain't seen none of them walk. I've seen them, your fault, your fault, your fault. Everything's your fault. You this, you that, you that. Soon as you tell them about theyself, though, silent treatment for a week, sex striking. Listen, me, I don't know about y'all, but I done got plenty sex. All you gonna do is make me want to dump you on the curb with that. And that's how some of y'all feel about it. You know, so let me get this straight. So this is how people is. Righteousness is dangerous in 2022. Righteousness will cause people to hate you at work. Righteousness will cause that person you with to mistreat you and expect you to continue on. Righteousness really doesn't benefit from an earthly standpoint anymore. From a heavenly standpoint, it might benefit you, but then you might get mad at God because you would be wondering, like, man, what's going on? I'm loyal to you. I'm faithful to you. What's this? These things happen, man. The only person that I'm never going to shake or get rid of is the Most High. Everybody else, it's a conditional basis. Ain't no unconditional love. That's fraud. That's relationship fraud. That's relationship grift. That's relationship scam. So you telling me that if I'm married to a 304 or you married to a 304, that she should be able to go mess with 10 dudes, right? Come home, deny me. I wouldn't even want it. But I'm saying other dudes. And you supposed to stay with her because of your vows? You're not even supposed to be making vows. Read your Bible. Some of y'all just weird, man. That's just what it is. It's just people is weird, man. Listen, when your wife start withholding sex from you, when your wife start giving half sexual performances, but yet, while she's doing that, she's argumentative, unsubmissive, doesn't believe in you, doesn't believe in your plans, doesn't believe in your vision, you got to let her go, man. You got to face the fact that she might just do all of those things for somebody else. She ain't going to do it for you. Once they get set in these ways, it ain't going to ever get better, man. It's just not. Oh, he this. Oh, he did. Oh, he did. What about you? What did you do? Let's be honest. Be honest. Be 100% honest. What did you do? What did you withhold? What did you do? What was you saying to this man? Because we see the result. He left your butt. So you had to be pretty bad. Most marriages, man, they only be good for the first year. Then it's like a tolerance thing. Like some of them still be good. But let me tell you something. Any of y'all that's faking like your marriage good, how many times have you cheated on him or her? Next question. Do they know that you did it? Are you saying that you're not doing it? If you can't answer those three questions, you're a phony. You're a phony. If you did anything that the other person didn't get you to go ahead, even if you're a woman, you brought all that darkness into your house. If you're a man and you got her thinking and you sticking to her, but you cheating, then you want to come on Facebook like you got a perfect marriage? Man, you a fraud, man. You a fraud. You a fraudulent nigga. I'm going to call it out. I'm a preacher, but I ain't one of them. So stop trying to put me with them because they thinking what I'm telling you. They just don't want to say it because they know how some of y'all is. Y'all try to cancel. And they got a lot of them mega preachers got a comfortable lifestyle. I get it. I would never do it. I'm going to keep it real. But I get it. So stop faking. How many times have you stuck your wing ding in another woman? Mr. Great Marriage. And you, where your mouth been, girl? How many times you been on them knees? How many times you done flipped and did this and dipped and did that for another dude? And y'all got these skulls, y'all taking them to the grave, but we don't want nobody in our business. You got to keep your business to yourself. Man, you a chump, man. You a chump, man. You what's wrong with people, man? That fake stuff, man, that's why the world is not getting better, because people are too shallow. They're too fake. They live in a lie. Too many hypocrites. That's why the world ain't getting no better. Because when God can't use you or don't use you, the only one left is the devil. And what do we hear about the devil? Come steal, kill, and destroy. Most selfish being ever to live. This is why we see the selfishness. This is why we see the narcissism. This is why we see the phoniness. Because where you shut God out or he shut himself out, all that's left is Satan. Satan. Most people that call you emotional is them. Cry over everything. Miserable. Making themselves miserable. It's got to be miserable when you try tricks like Coach Greg. Well, I don't even want to mention nobody's channel. Anyway, there's a clip out here that the girl was talking about playing coochie games. And it was basically an interview. They talking on couches and stuff like that. So she says, if you dealing with a nigga with options, the coochie game ain't gonna work. So the other girl asks her, what will work with a dude with options? And she says, nothing. And that's what I look at with all of us, men. If they playing coochie games, then you gotta look at yourself. You gotta look at your options. You gotta look at, what am I doing wrong? Jobs ain't for all of us. Some of us are entrepreneurs. We business minded. So you ain't gonna flourish at no job. And some of you are job, so you ain't gonna flourish in no business. You better following, not leading. Let me show you know you're a good leader. If you the type that believe in exposing, you love the truth, you embrace the truth, and you want the truth out there, those make good leaders. But the ones who try to mask the truth, try to hide the truth, lie, all that, them ain't gonna be good leaders. Them ain't gonna be good leaders. You say one thing to this person, you say another thing to that person. That's a bad leader. You act like you in favor of this person, then you get around the person that he's at odds with, and now you talking behind his back. Saying he this, he that. These dudes will literally go as far as say you acting like a little bee. Is it that, or is it you? Who's really acting like a bitch? Think of situations where you said that about another man. And think of your actions that could have been different in those situations. And then you ask yourself again, was he acting like a bitch or were you? Because I've seen situations where guys will literally take women's side and they be completely in the wrong. And they don't be wanting to confront them or nothing. I've seen a situation where a dude literally wanted me to do his dirty work. He didn't want to be around these certain people. So he wanted me to make a move that would cause one of them to be removed and to be put on another shift. This the type of stuff people do, man. But then they'll tell somebody that you were acting like a bitch. Was it me or was it you? Think about that, man. Think about it. Let's reason. Look at the whole situation. Was it that this person acting like a bitch or was it you? See, guys, this generation don't want to confront. They don't want to be confronted, and they don't want to confront because it's too easy not to. Confronting, hey man, you might lose something. You just might lose something valuable. But some people, you gotta confront them. And these women, they need to be confronted, man. Like the stuff that they do, they need to be confronted. But anyway, this is the truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. This was Isaiah 401. We'll be back with more tomorrow. This is the last video of today. Hit the like button. Share the content. See you then.